In other news, we turn to the growing crisis at the U.S.-Mexico border, where the number of migrant children in Border Patrol custody has soared. And CBS News has learned 4,200 unaccompanied kids are now being held, most longer than they should be, legally speaking. The Biden administration has ordered FEMA to help with the surge, and a group of Republican lawmakers is headed to the border today to draw attention to the problem. Weijia Jiang joins us now from the White House. Weijia, good morning to you. FEMA is normally associated with things like hurricane response. Why are they being called in now?
Oh, good morning, Tony. FEMA is providing immediate relief, just like they would during a disaster, to the children, including food, water, and basic medical needs. They're also setting up long-term shelters. As you mentioned, by law, these kids are supposed to be transferred out of short-term facilities within 72 hours. But lawyers for some of them tell CBS News that they were held for as long as 7 days, that they were hungry and never saw the sun. These images from a few days ago show young migrants arriving to the southern border. Because of a lack of space at long-term shelters, due in part to COVID restrictions, thousands are being held in short-term facilities, according to government records reviewed by CBS News. Democrats blame the Trump administration.
What we are seeing today is the consequence of 4 years of dismantling every system in place to address this with humanity and compassion.
But after plummeting in 2020, the number of migrant children in U.S. custody has surged since January.
It's the Biden open border policies that are inviting even more illegal immigration.
President Biden's coordinator for the southern border seemed to acknowledge a change in the White House may have had an impact.
Surges tend to respond to hope, and there was a significant hope for a more humane policy after 4 years of pent-up demand.
Craig Fugate was the administrator of FEMA in the Obama administration. In 2014, he helped manage a similar surge of unaccompanied minors.
Is there anything more they could have done to be better prepared to handle the surge?
It was going to be one of the challenges we knew early on. What are the numbers? What's the intel look like? I think that's part of the reason why FEMA was asked to step in, is to help speed this process up, allow the agencies to get caught up with the children, and then build a system that would then be able to surge and move faster through the system.
Now, back in 2014, then Vice President Biden traveled to Central American countries to send the message to migrants not to come. The White House says that is the message now, though there are no plans yet for the president to travel to the area. However, a group of senior administration officials led by the Homeland Security Secretary was already there and briefed President Biden.
Weijia, thank you.